at their pedigrees, you understand, you will know Tinubu is not the right person for Nigerians. You understand? So we that we are the Nigerians, what I would tell Nigerians is that they should go out there and vote the person they know they can change the situation of Nigeria right now. Because I believe Obi is a vibrant president, and he is the one we would believe are the youths that can move this country from this level to this level we are now. Nigeria, in fact, Nigeria doesn't have any level now. But if you vote Obi, Obi can do what? Obi can change this country by the special grace of God. That is what I want to tell Nigerians now. That everybody should hold their PPC and go and vote.
Okay, so your own choice person to be the next president is why? Can you give me more reasons why you think Obi?
Why I can give you more reasons. Obi is a vibrant man. Even when you see him, he's a very intelligent man. He doesn't look at anything before he answered your question. He answered your question perfect. That's the kind of president we need currently in Nigeria now. Not that somebody they will start writing something for, they will start reacting before he will come to the public and start talking. We don't need those kind of people.
Tinubu said Nigeria is in his palms. That anywhere he is, he can just stand there, sit down, control Nigeria and rule Nigeria. That's what you people want in this country. If we can't make this thing right this very time, we will never get it again.
Okay, so your own choice person, if I ask you your own choice person on who is going to be the next presidential candidate, who are you going to look for?
I pray Obi to be the next president of Nigeria.
Why?
Peter Obi is still very young. He has something upstairs. Okay, he has not gotten there, but look at the development, what he did to Anambra State as a governor. He worked for them. And now, the last time I read about him, he traveled to Egypt to know the reason why they had lights, on non-stop lights. That's electricity. So a president that can give us electricity, if that should be the first thing he gets for us for that 4 years, it's okay by me.
Well, for me, I will go for Peter Obi. Because Peter Obi is a youth, and I'm a youth. You understand? And I believe that Peter Obi is going to change this Nigeria. He's going to take this Nigeria to the next level. Because he's a youth, and I'm a youth, and I believe in youth. You understand? Tinubu and Atiku should go to. You understand? They should go and sit down. They are good. They perform. When they are, at least Atiku performed very well. When he was vice president of this country, then Tinubu performed very well when he was the governor of this state. But I believe their time is past. We need youth. People best. For me, I prefer people. Thank you.
Okay, I think everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Him saying that maybe he sees something in himself. I can't really say he's better or he's not better. But in all essence, I think we need somebody that has what it takes. Those old people doesn't have what it takes. Okay. Let's go for a young generation and it will be better for us.
Okay, so in your own opinion, who do you think is fit to be the next
Anyone
president?
younger than them all.
So there's no particular person?
Anyone younger than them all. All you need to do, you vote with your conscience. Because what we need is a good government. Whether you're voting for Tinubu, you're voting for Atiku, know that you're voting for your next 8 years, whereby some children that are born year 1 today, they are going to be 8. So if you're voting for the right person, you're voting for the right person for the next 8 years. And if you're voting for the wrong person, you're voting for the wrong person for the next 8 years. So it is you and I that is going to affect. That's my stake. So you go with your conscience, then leave the rest for God.
Obi is a vibrant man, and Obi got what it takes to be a president. Go to many countries. I've been in many countries. When I see their president, it's always giving me joy. But for here, why are we taking old men as our presidents?
Things are not going well at all. So, we have been having problem with leadership. So this time around, we need a credible candidate. So I don't support that at all.
Okay, so if you were to pick who will be fit to be the next president, who will you pick?
That will be for sure.
Why Peter Obi?
Because among the two candidates, he's the most credible for now. So I think he's best fit for that position.
I don't really have any opinion based on him because I'm not following any of this that they are doing because I know there's not the benefit of Nigeria.
Okay, so if I were to ask you your own choice person on who is going to be the next president or who you think is fit to be the next president, why are you going to?
I strongly believe the population will pick up who they want, and at this moment I'm still struggling to get my PCV and PVC, and at this moment trusting that the best person will pick up.
Okay, so you don't have a choice person?
At this moment, yes, please.
I don't. Peter Obi is not in Lagos State because I'm based in Lagos State, so I don't really know what he's capable of doing. Atiku too, I'm not in North, so I don't know what he's capable of doing. So I don't know who is fit in the position. But I just pray that God will give us the right person.
Okay, so you don't have a choice person?
It's only God can choose for.
Well, I'm not a politician really. I've never been a card-carrying member of any political party of my life. I believe everybody is entitled to his own opinion. Okay, as a politician, he will say something that is that will be able to convince his own electorates. So also, Peter Obi also would like to talk to, will also say some certain things that will also benefit him. All these in our politics, but by and large, my own opinion is that all politicians, they are all the same.
Okay.
Basically, that is my point.
Okay, so if I were to ask you that, who do you think is fit to be the next presidential candidate? Well, who is going to be your choice?
Really, like I told you, even as I'm talking to you now, I'm a pastor. Okay, you know.
Yeah.
But being that as it may, I don't have a PVC. So, because I've been looking at Nigerian politics for a while. After 1993 elections, I have not voted. So my own view is whoever that God chooses will be there.
Okay.
I don't really have a choice because basically I believe all of them, like I said earlier, they are the same thing.
So you can't.
They still have a place where they meet. Some of us that are electorate or some of us that are the masses, we just worry ourselves over some of all these things. But all these people, they are allies. They have a place where they meet and settle their differences.
So you can't pick any person?
No.
Out of those?
I don't have a choice, really. Whoever that God chooses will be there.
We've known Tinubu right from time in Lagos State. So I don't think that question is true.
Okay, so if I were to ask you who you think is fit to be the next president of Nigeria, who are you going to pick?
By the grace of God, obedience.
Why Obi?
Because he's young, energetic, and we see a lot of promises from him.
I don't know. Only God can do everything. Whether it's better, it's not better. I just got to bring the person that will change this country. That's what we are praying for.
Okay, so if I ask you, say, who you think say they fit to be the next president, who you go pick?
I didn't pick anybody. I will lie no. I didn't pick. All I know that I just praying to God, say God should bring somebody that will change this country. I did not pick anybody.
So no choice at all?
I don't have any choice.
So my own understanding when it comes to Nigeria, because if you see his mentally health is not that stable to rule over 200 million Nigerians. I keep telling my mates when it comes to, maybe when we argue about politics, I tell them, say, when our father was within 65 to 70 years, then we were growing up, what do we used to tell him? Daddy, you should stay back, let's work and give you money. But now Tinubu is close to 70 or over 70, if I'm saying. Now people want him to come and rule over 200 million Nigeria. It's impossible, it's not good. Let us think wise. Vote wisely for our future, for our children. Thank you.
So if I were to ask you who you think is fit to be the next president?
We all know. Nigeria, everybody knows. Everybody knows. It's just that this is Africa and this is Nigeria. They decide by their own interests, but we all know who to vote for.
So I'm asking you.
Yeah, obedient all the way.
Why obedient?
Because he's youth, he's young, vibrant, reliable, trusted. When you check his VP, same, good record. So what do we want? competent, and that is what we can see in them. We should not be sentimental, we should not be tribalistic when it comes to this politics. But you know, Africa, they decide and they suffer for the rest of their lives.
You know, this is a political talk. I will call it political talk because I didn't see him do better than any of them. They are the same categories. Their career, they are pursuing the same career. So I didn't see anything different between three of them. So whatever he says is a political talk.
Okay, so in your own opinion, who do you think will be the next president or should be the next president?
As a youth that have undergone what the suffering and passed through many things in this country, Nigeria, so-called Nigeria, I would like to vote my fellow youth. Obedience, of course. I'm not after money. I'm after whatever promise or this thing. What I'm after is about my future. Somebody that will give me a better future. That's what I want.
So you are choosing Obi for what reason?
Obedience. I stand for obedience.
Obi is more better than Tinubu and the other person.
So if you were to pick a person to be the next president, your own choice, your own opinion, who is that going to be?
I will choose Obi. Obi is far better than all of them.
Okay.
Why Obi?
Why do you pick Obi?
Obi is better than, Obi is more stronger than all of them. Obi is not shaking, Tinubu is shaking. So Obi is far better than all of them.